three-game series in San Diego. 3-1 Braves, bottom of the eighth. John Rocker to Tony Gwynn with 2 on. The base hit to center, scores a pair. Gwynn advances to second on the throw home. He was 1 for 4. He is down to 394. We're tied at 3 on the 2-run single for Gwynn. 2 batters later, Phil Nevin. Base hit to left. Gwynn scores the go-ahead run. One of 2 hits for Nevin. 4-3 in favor of the Padres. Same score, top 9. Trevor Hoffman on the mound. Chipper Jones on third, and Hoffman gets Andrew Jones swinging to end the game. Andrew 0 for 4 as Hoffman picks up his 4th save. San Diego winning for just the 2nd time in its last 9 games. Atlanta losing for just the 3rd time in its last 13. Gwynn, by the way, now just 31 hits shy of 3,000. Diamondbacks taking a 4-game home winning streak into their game with the Mets. Bobby Valentine's club down 9-6, bottom of the 5th. Tony Womack over Bobby Bonilla's head, scores a run. Diamondbacks up 10-6. Triple for Womack. He's 4 for 5, 2 triples. That a franchise record. Bonilla having his problems, as you can see, and Mookie Wilson says, oh, next time you may want to catch that. Bottom of the 7th, Diamondbacks up 11-6. Womack on first, heading for second. John Olerud hits him in the back. They had him picked off. Instead, he ends up on third base. Now Luis Gonzalez up there, and Mike Piazza can't handle the pitch. You can't handle the pitch. Womack scores. Diamondbacks up 12-6. They win it by the final of 14-7, improving to 9-2 at home.
And Red Sox, there's Mo. In the visitors' dugout pre-game, he was welcomed warmly by his old teammates, hugging Flash Gordon. More hugs, and then his first at-bat. The fans loving him. Pedro Martinez could absolutely care less. Gets him on the nasty changeup. The crowd enjoyed that as well. The next batter was Garrett Anderson. Martinez had it all going. Anderson, gas this exit. 2 early strikeouts for Pedro. Top of the 4th, 2 on for Troy Gloss. At the plate, not at the plate anymore. Single up the middle. Matt Wahlbeck rounding third. Damon Buford comes up throwing. Wahlbeck appears to score, but wait, he missed the plate. Good call by home plate umpire Darrell Cousins. Watch it again. Jason Varitek saves the run by blocking the plate with his left foot. Still 2-zip. Next batter, Todd Green. Pedro finishing him off. More heat. 7 strikeouts through 4 for Martinez. 6th inning, Martinez pouring it on. Vaughn, strikeout number 9. Next batter, Garrett Anderson, strikeout number 10. Next up was Gloss. This time, the Uncle Charlie. 11 strikeouts for Pedro. Struck out the side in the 6th. Bottom 6. 2 on now for Mike Stanley against Omar Olivares. And Stanley is going to get it done. Nomar and Troy O'Leary are going to score. 4-0 Boston. They are loving it at Fenway Park. And that was plenty of help for Pedro Martinez. To the top of the 8th, more of him. Charlie O'Brien, you shush. A career-high 15 strikeouts as Martinez and the Sox winning it by a final of 6-love. And Martinez is baseball's first 6 game.
And Arabu looking good early. Top of the 1st. Gets Edgar Martinez looking to end the inning. Arabu K'd 5 in the game. As for Suzuki, pitching himself out of trouble as well. Bottom of the 1st, runners on 1st and 2nd, and there your visual proof. 1 out. Suzuki gets Bernie Williams. Bernie did go 2 for 4 though, and then Tino Martinez. 3 Ks for Suzuki. Scoreless until the bottom of the 5th. Derek Jeter coming through with 2 runners on. A 3-run shot for him, his 6th homer of the year. Jeter 3 for 4 in the game. It is 3-0 New York. And Jeter's good friend A-Rod stunned. Top of the 6th, the Arabu still pitching well. 2 on, gets Junior swinging. Griffey 0 for 3. Arabu actually hearing some cheers at Yankee Stadium. Imagine that. Pitched 7 innings, giving up just 1 run as the Yanks cruise to the 10-1 win, improving to 11-1 at home. Arabu's win is first since September 22nd of last year. The O's taking a 4-game winning streak into their battle with Detroit. Ray Miller looking on, still has a job, which last week we would have considered to be news. Bottom of the 1st, Orioles up 1-0. Mike Mussina to Frank Catalanato. B.J. Suroff, though, the nice diving catch. 3rd inning, 2 runners aboard. Albert Bell says, be seeing you. Taking Justin Thompson over the left field wall and into the upper deck. Albert drove in 4, his 6th homer. O's up 4-0. And Bell doing it defensively as well. Damian Easley, line drive, right field. Bell, nice catch up against the fence to end the inning. Easley 0 for 3 in the game. Top of the 4th, still 4-0. Charles Johnson
in the air to right field, and Bobby Higginson
to the opposite field and gone. Johnson 3 for 4
has doubled his RBI
as the O's win their 4th straight. 9-4 the final. Mike Mussina
Cards trying to tame the Pirates on Friday. Fernando Tatis on second. Cards up 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Placido Polanco grounds to third. Ed Sprague fields and throws to nobody special. Tatis scoring on the air. Cardinals up 2-zip. Top of the fifth, runner on second, Brian Giles. Getting a hold of that one to right. Sean Dunston on his horse. I think I glove you. Just his fifth career start in center field. Dunston getting it done. Top of the ninth, Cards up 2-1. Giles on third, one down. Kevin Young taking the one. Acevedo pitched the other way to right for the double. Giles scores. Young, a 14-game hitting streak intact. And we're tied at 2. Bottom 9, 2 out, 1 on. Rich Loisel pitching. Dunston hitting. A game-winning 2-run dinger. Just his second of the year. Cardinals win it in dramatic fashion, 4-2, as Dunston provides the power. Just his second home run of the season for now.
And Taubensee lines one right back at Tapani. Caroms off his wrist. Mark Gray steps on the bag for the out. Taubensee 0 for 4 left, 6 runners on. The replay confirms what we already suspected. That hit Tapani hard. He went to the clubhouse, but did return. Bottom of the 8th, Reds down 2-1, 2 out, 1 on. Aaron Boone, grounder to short. Jose Hernandez throws to second, nails Barry Larkin in the helmet. Larkin, well, he's amused. Same inning, bases now loaded, 2 outs. Tapani on the hill, pinch hitter Dimitri Young. Hard grounder, Mickey Morandini. Nice play, throws to first for the out to get out of the inning. Cubs up 2-1. Bottom 9, Tapani takes a seat. Rod Beck in there. Man on first, 2 out. Full count to Sean Casey, who homered earlier. Long shot, right center, goes for a double. Michael Tucker stops at third. Casey 3 for 5. Tapani, a bit concerned. Next batter, Barry Larkin, the Cub killer. They don't pitch around him, and he makes him pay. Larkin 3 for 4, including the base hit down the third base line. Pinch runner Chris Stein scores. Beck blowing his third save in 9 chances this year as the Reds rally for the 3-2 win. When the Cubs held Cincy scoreless in the first, it ended a streak of 13 straight innings of at least 1 run allowed for Chicago. That, a National League record. The Expos kicking off a 9-game road trip in Houston. Bottom of the 6th, tied at 2. Kem Kamenetti on second for Carl Everett. Chops one off the plate. Michael Barrett charges and fields and throws wildly. Kamenetti comes around to score. Everett to second. Astros go up 3-2 on Barrett's second error of the game. Now 4-2 Astros. It is Jose Lima up there, and whenever a pitcher gets a hit, we sportscasters contractually obligated to use the phrase, helps his own cause, and who am I to blow against the wind? 12 RBI now for Astros pitchers on the year. Lima, couple of hits. Lincoln, top of the first, leadoff hitter Tom Goodwin, gone. First homer of the year, 1-0 Rangers. Goodwin 2 for 5. A mere 3 pitches later, next batter, Mark McLemore, back-to-back homers to start the game. His first as well. He was 2 for 3. 2-0 Rangers. Henkin bumming. Bottom of the first, Jays come right back. Runner on third, down 2-1, Carlos Delgado. The 2-run shot is 9th of the season. Jays on top 3-2. Delgado 3 for 4. Bottom of the 8th, Jays up 7-6, looking for insurance. Tony Fernandez already 4 for 4. Lines one down the right field line. Alex Gonzalez scores. Fernandez's 14th double of the season. Third of the game, his first career 5-hit game. As the Jays win at 9-6, halting a 3-game. What he would see. Bottom of the 6th, his team down 10-3. David Justice with 2 men aboard. A 3-run homer, his second of the game, 5th of the year. He was 4 for 4. Homered twice, drove in 5. Indians down 10-6. Bottom of the 7th, Travis Fryman, a 3-run homer off Rick White, his 6th of the year. It's an 11-9 game. Still bottom of the 7th. Indians down 1. Bases loaded for Enrique Wilson. Grounder to David Lamb, and oops. Throws it away. Justice, Sandy Alomar score. 3 Devil Rays errors in the game. Indians up 12-11. Bottom of the 8th, bases loaded for Robbie Alomar. And Alomar unloads him in a hurry. His 4th career grand slam. He was 3 for 5, drove in 5. Cleveland takes a wild one, 20-11, overcoming an 8-run deficit to win.
At the plate, Frank Paul Santangelo on third. Some call him FP. Burks hits the chopper to third. Santangelo going for the plate, and he throws the forearm in the face of Dave Nielsen. Nielsen cannot hold on to the ball. Yes, he can. Watch it again. Santangelo right at the head of Nielsen, who would leave in the 3rd inning. Bottom 3 tied at 2. 1 on, 2 out. Charlie Hayes at the plate to short right. Jeremy Burnitz cannot get to it in time. Burks was running on the pitch from first, and there he goes. The Giants go on to win it by a final of 4-3. The loss ending a 4-game winning streak for Milwaukee. Chris Brock goes 7 solid innings. Rob Nen picks up his 10th save for San Francisco. Red Hot Dodgers slumping Marlins, top of the 7th. Dodgers up 3-2. Davey Johnson using strategy. The pitcher, Dennis Springer, on deck. Johnson walks George Fabregas to load the bases for Springer, but the Marlins, oh, they're crafty. They counter with rookie pinch hitter Bruce Avon. So Johnson goes to the bullpen, brings in Alan Mills. Not the best of calls. Bases loaded, Mangos. Avon taking Mills deep to left and gone. A pinch hit grand slam for Avon. The first pinch hit grand slam, it says here, in Marlins history, as the Fish take it by a final of Schilling delivering. Larry Walker delivering more. Tying a National League record, scoring a run in 14 consecutive innings. The Rockies leading at 1-0, 7th homer for Walker. Bottom second, 2 down. Rockies trying to break the National League record, but Schilling says, I think not. K-ing the pitcher, John Thompson, and the consecutive scoring streak snapped at 14 innings. Top of the 5th, tied at 1, Scott Rowland. Ground ball to Mike Lansing. Can't handle it. Doug Glanville, you can score. 2-1 Phillies. They go on to win by a final of 8-1 as Schilling mows them down, allowing
first major league at bat. Gone. The 75th big leaguer ever to homer in his first career at bat. Will Clark, Jose Offerman, Hoyt Wilhelm among the others. Later in the second inning, Mike Caruso with 2 outs. Miguel Tejada misplays the routine grounder. It's an error, keeps the inning alive. Next batter, Frank Thomas, had an RBI single in the first, and the big hurt doing some damage. 2 for 4 in the game. His 4th homer of the year as the Sox win at 7-1, halting Oakland's 5-game winning streak. Lee, the first White Sox player ever to homer in his first big league at bat.
The Royals playing in Minnesota on Friday, where apparently they find this thing really entertaining. Bottom of the first, no score. Kevin Apier hits Todd Walker, blasting one to right. Jermaine Dye on his horse. Makes a great catch, but hits the wall hard. He stayed in the game, but left after his at-bat in the 3rd inning. Meanwhile, the Royals go on to win by a final of 5-1 as Apier improves.